All right, it's that time of year when kids across America are hearing whether they got into college. It's nerve-wracking. Earning a college degree can mean earning more income later in life. College graduates earn salaries that are 84% higher than people with only high school diplomas. College grads are half as likely to be unemployed. And on average, college grads earn $1 million more over their lifetime than people with just high school degrees. So there are a lot of good reasons to go to college. Earning a college degree is still the #1 way to move from a low income to middle class or higher. That's what my dad did. He was the first person in his family to get a college degree and a master's degree, all courtesy of the U.S. military, where he served for 30 years. Those college degrees helped him move from a home where money was very scarce to middle class. Going to college isn't the only way to succeed in life, and plenty of people do well without a college degree. One of the smartest, most successful people I ever worked with at ABC News was Peter Jennings. He never graduated from college. But for families looking to give their kids a leg up, a college education is the best way to go. And there was this shocking news this week. Several top colleges are now charging $90,000 a year in tuition per year. That is obscene. That's nearly $400,000 for a 4-year college degree. So why on earth is college so expensive? And why on earth are these schools charging sums that could bankrupt a family who's only trying to give their kid a better shot at life? Well, joining us is Caleb Silver, editor-in-chief of Investopedia. He knows a lot about how families can find secret ways to close or shrink that massive college bill. Good to have you here. Why is it so? I cannot believe these numbers.
Yeah, if you're looking for inflation, you're going to find it on campus.
This is crazy. Why is it so expensive?
Well, in the case of the public universities, they've had a lot of the subsidies cut from their individual states' budgets. So they've had to raise tuition to remain competitive, right? In the case of private schools, especially the big popular ones, they're trying to recruit students and add more reasons for them to come to campus, building new centers, building new gyms, right? Hiring the best football coach. So you have this pressure that is driving these prices higher. But just to be sure, keep in mind that the average family pays around $28,000 a year for college. So there's the sticker price, but there's also the fact that there are ways to bring this down through either financial aid, scholarships, merit aid, and other factors.
All right. We know that if you want to apply for a loan, you're supposed to go on this website, this FAFSA, as it's called. It's been front page headlines for months now because it's a disaster this year. What happened?
Yeah, this is one of the worst years ever for college admissions, and it's tough because they upgraded the software, and that has been giving bugs to people both on the admission side and to families. But they also actually tried to make it fair, the Biden administration, to open it up to give more people a shot at those Pell Grants. A lot of people don't take advantage of the Pell Grants. There's money out there for families, and to open it up to lower income families. But there were bugs in the software, didn't adjust for inflation, so it's been a mess. A lot of universities pushing the acceptance date all the way out to June 1st, the commitment date. That's a long time, and it's a long time to have to make this really important financial decision.
Yeah, because families need time to figure out if they can actually afford it. You've been accepted, congratulations, but can you afford it? I don't know. Okay, that's where you're going to come in, because you said actually you can start going around, and because nobody wants to take out a loan, you'll be saddled with that debt for life, as we know. I mean, that was the whole student debt relief controversy, that people who took out loans and their interest, that's debt with interest that accumulates. Scholarships are different, and there is a website called scholarships.com that you can go on to look for small scholarships that can stack up and add up.
There are the merit scholarships you can get from universities based on merit, based on how you've done in school as a student. But there's also these random scholarships that can give you $1,000 to $10,000 a year, and they range from everything from animal lovers to people that care about the environment, and it's about writing essays and applying for those. You have to dig for those. Scholarships.com is a good place to start. There's other sites just like it that will list those, and even on a state's education website for every individual state, they will list scholarships that you can apply for. Some of these are smaller, $1,000. Some of these range up to $5,000, but you have to stack a few of these things together, right? If you want to bring the cost down, you can do a bunch of things. You can apply for these scholarships and grants, but you can also be creative. If you're getting multiple offers, if your kid is getting multiple offers, they can negotiate with those schools. Schools really are being competitive for kids right now. Some states are offering $10,000
What do you say? What do you say? I can't afford it, or
you have your kid write the letter and say, look, I really want to come to your school. I'm honored to be accepted. I have a competing offer. I have to think about my family and the money they may need for my sibling. Is there anything we can do? And schools, if they really want your kid, and if they've accepted them and already given them some aid, are more likely to add aid on top of that, so you can negotiate, right? You can also use work-study programs to bring the cost down while you're there, and also think about employer-sponsored tuition. And then there are some
What's
schools.
that, employer-sponsored?
Yeah, if you have a job, if you've been working for a company for a while, if you've been interning, some employers will actually sponsor part of your education. So that worked well for them, a little bit of a tax break, and it works well for you if you're a student and you've been working there, also a career path there as well. And then if you really want to bring it down, if you have to, start at a community college, build up some credits, then transfer. But you have to approach this like an entrepreneur if you want to bring the cost down. Families do, and the students do as well.
When you say, thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.